You might think that the bank is the safest place to keep your money, right? Absolutely not. It is actually costing you. With inflation acting like a termite and chipping away at your hard-earned money, the bank is the last place where you should keep your cash. You can do so much more with your money instead of keeping it in the vault. It is time to take that money out and invest it smartly. Here are 6 assets that are better than cash. Watch the video till the end, as the last tip might surprise you. By the end of this video, you will hopefully be inspired to take that cash out of the bank and invest it somewhere else. Asset 1. Real estate. Have you ever wondered how your favorite artists like Beyonce or Taylor Swift keep on growing their millions and getting richer? You see them spending the summer in their Hampton holiday house or partying it up in their villa in Beverly Hills. This could also be you. In today's world, owning a property is not just to show off your expensive lifestyle, but also to make a lifelong financial decision. Do you want your asset to be long-lasting? Look no further. Real estate gives you exactly that, both financially and literally. In 2025, real estate is one of the best things to invest in. Large portions of their portfolios are in real estate for a reason. It is because it is one of the strongest and stable alternatives to keeping cash in the bank. Take the US, for example, where a strong job market is established. Chances are your property is increasing in value. The best part is that it does not stop. If you buy property in a place where roads or malls are getting built, your property will double your net worth without you having to get up from your couch. If you want to increase your net worth even more, try developing that property. Worried about taxes? Let's fix that. Real estate has got you covered. Once you own a property, you can get interest deductions on your mortgage, write off depreciations, and accountant approved, totally legal strategies that make you richer. Gain the opportunity to get rich without even moving a muscle. You can generate passive income with it as well. Whether you want to rent your home or turn it into an Airbnb, that is up to you. Every month, get rental payments and get a consistent stream of money flowing straight into your bank account while you finish one more season of that Netflix show. Use money to generate more. If you play your cards right, this stream of income can also help you cover the mortgage payments and EMIs. Cherry on top, it might also provide a profit. You know the best part about buying a property? Apart from flexing to your friends, of course, when you buy it, no one is asking you to pay 100% of the amount upfront and empty out your entire bank balance. You can make a small down payment and increase your returns. Sure, there are complications like market fluctuations, but watch it beat inflation and be the first one to build generational wealth. Asset 2. Land. I have a secret for you. To get rich, you do not need that mansion you saw on Selling Sunset or a flashy car to drift around. The real gold mine? Just a barren land with limitless opportunities. Since it is limited or finite, the demand for it keeps rising as the population keeps growing. Think about it. The urban sprawl has people eyeing the key land locations, and you have what they all want a piece of. This makes land a great way to acquire a gold mine and silently grow it as well. Want something with zero headaches? Own a land. When you buy land, you do not have to maintain anything. Hence, you will have a relatively low carrying cost. You do not have to deal with tenants who refuse to pay rent, roofs that are leaking, or walls that have paint chipping off. Once you acquire the land, forget about it and relax. It will grow in value all on its own. For instance, if your grandfather bought a piece of land in the suburbs back in his days, chances are it is developed now and 10 times what it was valued when it was barren. Land gives you a ton of opportunities. Consider it a plain canvas, waiting to get painted. Whether you want to transform it into a residential complex, a corporate building, or even a farm, you can do so. It is your baby now. Design it however you want. Congratulations if you picked the right location. Use this golden lottery ticket as a step closer to getting filthy rich. If you are still not convinced after all this, it is also cheaper than other real estate. If you go 30 minutes out of the city, you will catch yourself a sweet deal. Suburbs or developing areas not only provide large land areas, but also at a cheaper rate. Without having to empty your bank account, you can build your investment portfolio and profit through development. While all of this might sound too good to be true, do keep in mind a couple of things. No land acquisition can happen before researching and seeing the potential it might have. It is best to look into the environmental laws, zoning laws, accessibility to other spaces and utilities and future growth opportunities. Land beats all. The pros outweigh the cons, and land can be considered one of the best investments for the next 50 years, since people will always demand it to stay, work, or build. If you want stability, reassurance, potential, and minimal complications, look no further. Land acquisition is the answer to all of that. Asset 3, cryptocurrency. Remember when you could not even buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin? Well, as they say, patience is the key. Those same people who got Bitcoins are now millionaires. From financial uncertainty to great financial return, cryptocurrency has become the digital gold of the 21st century. It is not just a trend, it has become the future of digital money, offering a bold alternative and becoming a financial force globally. Crypto is not centralized, hence no bank or government has control over it. That is its superpower. Its independence is what protects it from the instability that traditional financial systems face. The value is transferred and stored in independent terms and conditions. Money from the future, or Bitcoin, runs on blockchains. While this may sound like it is from my wizardry book, it is just math, which is super smart. Imagine sending and receiving digital money without buttering up and begging the bank. Crypto has made some people filthy rich while also confusing others. In times of economic crisis, you won't find crypto getting affected. Stand strong. Due to its limited supply, you can call it digital gold. The only difference being that you cannot wear it or bite it. It is a piggy bank that is highly technological for billionaires, and the price for it increases as you demand more. Just do not forget your wallet password and get rich. You do not require fancy technology to own crypto. Anyone from anywhere can enter this world with just a smartphone. This open financial system does not need any banks. It is an empowering financial tool. You do not need to wait a decade for this asset's value to grow like real estate and land. Its liquidity is one of the many factors that make it appealing. You can buy and sell it within a few seconds. Trust me, it is that quick. This asset is rather flexible and makes it possible for investors like you to move quickly. It will not test your patience. While crypto is still relatively new, it is revolutionary. It is the foundation for new technology such as NFTs, DeFi, and smart contracts that are based on blockchains. It has the potential to revamp industries ranging from gaming to supply chains. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. Yes, crypto can also have risks, such as scams and fluctuations. Hence, it is important to make informed decisions and educate yourself before you invest in crypto. Asset 4. Art. I am sure you have wondered why rich people buy ridiculously expensive pieces of art that look like something you could easily make in second grade. You might have called them foolish for doing so, but the rich might be rich for a reason. It is not always about how it looks, but also how much it is valued. Art can be used to store value. The value of art never depreciates. Art has transformed from a piece of cultural and artistic appreciation and portrayal to a financial asset. In today's world, you will find billionaires using art to store their wealth. Art is not just valued for its beauty, but also for its scarcity. It does not matter what it looks like, even if it is a blank canvas with 2 dots in the middle. The fact that there is only one of it is what makes it valuable. Once an artwork is auctioned off or sold to a private seller, it is not going to be seen or accessed by the public. The limited supply increases the demand for it, and hence driving up the prices. This especially happens for renowned artists. Your second-grade finger painting, unfortunately, will not suffice. Hence, what you are hanging on your wall is more than just a plain canvas painted black or a decorative piece. It is a store for the wealth. In fact, it is also a hedge against inflation. Even if inflation is on the rise, art appreciates and is appreciated, unlike cash, which loses its value. Blue chip art has also been recorded to increase in value more than the S&P 500. It is a long-term investment that can diversify your portfolio and does not get affected deeply due to market fluctuations. Worried about getting the money to buy art? You can now use online platforms to own fractional art, whether that is NFTs or tangible art pieces. Asset 5. Stocks. Imagine that after every paycheck you get, you save a portion of it and stash it away in your bank account. After a year, when you see it, it has barely changed or might even lose its value. That is what inflation is doing to your hard-earned money. Now imagine that you take the same money and buy some Nike stocks. The Nike business grows over the year, and so does your money with it. Their success allows you to go on that spring vacation to Cancun you deserve and have been waiting for. Liquidity is another benefit of stocks. You may purchase or sell them online in a matter of seconds. Compared to long-term investments like real estate, they are therefore more flexible. The stock market is like a buffet for money. Want mutual funds? Got it? Looking for EFTs? Invest away. Want to gain returns through individual firms? Feel free to do so. It offers a plethora of options to suit your investment objectives and risk tolerance. Compounding can help you generate money from money. Take your profits and dividends, invest them again. Use returns to get more returns and create a financial cushion for yourself. Stocks can be used to gain passive income as well. Create a snowball effect. Sounding too good to be true? Be mindful that there are several risks involved with this kind of asset. Markets respond to world events, prices change, and not all businesses are successful. However, those risks may be controlled and the benefits can be significant with a diversified portfolio and a long-term outlook. Allowing funds to remain stagnant in the current market is equivalent to letting opportunities pass you by. With the help of stocks, you can increase your wealth and gain ownership of the businesses that will impact the future. Asset 6. Luxury handbags. Ever wondered why people wait for years to pay millions just for a handbag which solves the same purpose as the bag you got from Target? When you think of holding assets, luxury handbags might not be the first or even the second thing you think of. However, in recent times, it has proved to be much more than just fashion statements. That Birkin or Hermes bag may seem ridiculously expensive for just a handbag, but trust me, it will give you great returns. Even when there is inflation, the resale values of these bags are always on the rise. The value of vintage bags also increases in the secondary market. What is worth noting is that you can utilize these bags while their value keeps increasing. Naturally, not every purse will be appreciated. Brand, model, material, rarity, and condition are all important. Imagine yourself as an art collector. You must research the subject and make thoughtful purchases. However, a right pick can bring both fashion and financial success. Conclusion: if you have made it this far in the video, it is now time to answer the question. Are you going to let your cash stay in that vault? If the answer is yes, watch the video again, and this time actually listen, instead of letting it play in the background. Use these assets to gain financial liberation. Double that net worth and elevate your lifestyle. Some of these asset acquisitions are going to enable you to never work again while also staying rich. So what are you waiting for? Hit that like button, share it with others who might be making the same mistake, and subscribe to gain more insights.